Question. Should we stop paying kids for chores and pay them for hobbies instead?
That question is kind of funny to me because you said, should we stop? As if we've already started, because we don't pay our kids to do chores in our house.
No, I don't either.
Me and mommy, we don't get paid to vacuum, to feed our kids, to unload the dishwasher, to mop and do all of those things.
Right.
Why should they get paid, holy cow, to do what they should be expected to do, cleaning their rooms, making their beds, putting their toys and stuff away? We don't pay them.
I agree. What do you think? Is this a ridiculous idea? I would love to know if you could leave that in the comments. So here's where this idea came from. I don't pay my kids for doing chores either.
Do you make your kids do chores?
Yes.
You
and
do.
if they want spending money, they got to go get a job. Like my son umpires, my daughter's babysit, and she works at the snack bar at the Little League. So they've got their ways.
Yeah.
So there was this mom blogger, though, that is going viral, as they say on TikTok, because she pays her kids for hobbies. Before you judge her, listen to this reasoning. Okay. Here's what she says. Her name is Destiny Ann. She doesn't pay her daughter for chores. Instead, she pays for how much time she puts into her hobbies and things she's passionate about, like her gymnastics. Mm-hmm. She says she wants her kids to feel like they enjoy their hobbies. She wants her kids to feel like their hobbies are their job. Mm-hmm. And she wants them to associate money with stuff they enjoy doing, not stuff they hate. So when they're older, they won't go after jobs they hate just because they pay well.
It's a nice idea, Destiny. I love what you're trying to do here.
I see the reasoning.
I see what you're trying to do here. I give you an A for effort.
Yes.
However, to me, it seems like you're not teaching your children that in life, there are things that you're going to have to do at your job that are not always fun, that are not always something that you love doing. Mm-hmm. And that's in life too. You're going to have to get your oil changed. You're going to have to wash the car. You're going to have to vacuum. You're going to have to do things that are not always fun, that are not always quote unquote a hobby or your passion about. And my other question is, Destiny.
Vacuuming's a hobby? So go ahead.
True. For some people it is fun. Okay. Right. But my question for Destiny is, are your kids doing other chores? Are they required to do those daily chores like vacuuming, putting the dishes away, stuff like that, in addition to paying them for their hobbies? If they are, then I'm somewhat okay with it.
If they're doing both. Yeah, let's say that they are. Let's say they're also doing all of those chores.
Right.
So, yeah, I get her point because, like, my 15-year-old daughter, Emily, she spends a lot of time in her room chilling out or relaxing. I don't know, whatever. Like, teenagers do that. And I read, like, teenagers need their cave to be in. But I would love for her to enjoy more of life and, like, come out of the room and do stuff. And I think the one thing that would motivate her is money.
But if it's a hobby, do you feel like you should incentivize them for that? It should be something they love, something they'd enjoy.
If this reasoning is true, and if there was evidence, that would then encourage her to go into a career that she loves versus getting a high-paying job. But then again, like, okay, let's be honest here. I love what I do. Like this honestly, I do my hobby.
Not everybody is as lucky as we are.
You're right. But sometimes I wish that I had gone into a different industry that I earn more money.
Right.
Because then I'd have more money to do hobbies.
Right. True.
And then I'd have actually go on vacations and I'd be in Hawaii right now.
But if you asked Andy maybe, like, hey, buddy, what's one of your hobbies? Maybe he would say, oh, I love playing my video games. So, Destiny, are you going to pay your son to play video games because he thinks he's going to be this video game programmer developer? You know, and so you're paying him every week to play his PlayStation.
That doesn't feel right.
That doesn't feel right at all.
It doesn't feel right. So what do you think? Should we stop paying kids for chores and pay them for hobbies instead? Do you think this is an insane idea? I'm on the fence, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think. And again, I like the idea. It's innovative. But
we're being so politically correct.
But
I agree.
I don't think it's practical. I don't think it's practical. I think what her motivation here is, like you said, I want to encourage them to do other things, to hobbies, to explore, to investigate things they might enjoy, things that they learn. I agree with that. But I don't think you need to pay them to do that. I think it sends the wrong message that we have to pay our kids to do things. I don't.
Yeah, good point.
You know.
when I think about that. Good point. And plus, it's like, no, I want you to just enjoy a hobby because you enjoy it.
Now, if they want to turn that hobby into a job where, you know, they enjoy playing with kids or whatever, and you figure out and develop a way for them to get a job or create their own business doing that, then I'm in favor of that. Like if your son or daughter has some kind of hobby that they're really interested in, let's say knitting, like my wife. My wife loves to knit. Then let's create a business where you create products. You love it. It's your hobby. If you want to make money out of it, instead of just paying them, let's create a business where they sell their products.
Let's get an Etsy page going.
Right, exactly. Create a business with their hobby, not just pay them for doing it.
That's what we need to do this summer. I mean, I know that there's some summer camps I want to send my kids to, but part of me is like, you know what? Here's our summer camp. Start a business and help mom out pay the mortgage.
We come across those stories all the time, Amanda.
I know.
Where like a sixth grader comes up with some business and he makes $4,000 over the summer.
I know.
I mean, it's possible.
Let's get with the program, my sunshines. We need to do this. This is the last day of school for my 3 kids. And I know we're going to have a family meeting tomorrow. I'm going to let them have the day.
Okay.
We're going to party. Tomorrow, after work on Friday night, Mama's going to come home. We're like, okay. So here's what we're going to do this summer. We're going to find jobs. And you're going to, I'm going to set this rule.
Can you make it a little bit more exciting for them? Instead of, here's what we're going to do, kids. How should I present this?
You are going to have a lot of extra money to spend.
There you go. You want to know how?
We're
going to come up with some ideas. What are your guys' ideas?
Why not start a family summer business?
Yes.
Is that like a pie in the sky idea?
For teenagers, maybe. I mean, for all 3 of them to work together to come. But maybe it's a brainstorming idea. Hey, it's a challenge. And maybe, Amanda, check this out. Maybe it's something, I don't know how positive you may feel about this idea.
Okay. But maybe he's prefacing it.
Maybe you say, hey, kids, for how much ever money you earn with your business this month, I'll match it. Maybe with the help from Dad, who we found out is secretly sending your daughter $50 every week.
He's Venmoing my 15-year-old daughter her own little personal allowance so that she can go buy stuff.
That's hilarious.
He never did that for me. I had jobs in college. But
I love the fact that he didn't even tell you. He's just secretly sending her $50, and it's their little secret. I love that. But maybe he could get in on this. Maybe, hey, Dad, I love what you're trying to do here, but here's a better idea.
I like
what our plan is, for every dollar they earn this summer through their business, we're going to match it.
And I could use it for a family vacation.
Yeah.
And then they could help pay for the vacation.
Yeah, something like that.
I think this is genius.
Let them be in control of the ideas of getting it done. Yeah.
Okay. And we'll match it and we'll do something amazing with
But
it.
what's funny is I love how you and I are excited about this. And we have all these great ideas. We come back tomorrow. Nah, they didn't like it.
You think we could bring the kids in and we like put them on camera and we like let them know, and then they're like, really, Mom?
Yeah. I'm learning as a parent, because I'm still a new parent as of 7 years, that there are a lot of times parents get excited about things and we think our kids would get excited.
Right?
You're like, oh man, this is going to work. And then it just doesn't pan out as we imagine it in our minds.
Like the last day of school picture that I took today. So I was late for the show because I wanted to take a last day of school picture.
Yeah.
Because I do it every single year. It's a tradition. I put the first day of school picture next to the last day of school picture from my kids. They did not want to take this picture. I don't know if this is blurry. Is it blurry? Can you see this? They were in terrible. No, we got to stop doing this. I got to figure out a way to put it up there. Anyway, they were in terrible moods.
Yeah.
Awful, terrible moods.
The picture looks terrible.
They're all.
You know what picture it reminds me of? Remember in Back to the Future, and he had that picture, and his brothers and sisters were fading. It looks kind of like that to me. It looks like that terrible picture from Back to the Future.
There you go. Well, happy last day of school, happy summer, and love you being a part of the show. Tomorrow we have a huge announcement. Listen at 8:10 for the big announcement. Concerts are back. We are going to bring a big summer event to Rockland. This summer, we're going to tell you when the concert's going to be and who's coming. Not just one act. Can we say that?
Yeah.
There's 2 coming.
And I will say there's kind of a catch. This concert isn't for everybody.
Oh.
When you say that, Amanda?
True.
Okay.
This is true. All right.
See, find out tomorrow if you qualify to come to this concert or not. That's kind of a big hint right there.
It's a big deal, and we're thankful for you, our Fish family, and we got through this past year together. We appreciate you very much. Thanks for watching.